Welcome to your admin panel. In this video tutorial, we will go over the most technical settings related to your store. So first, let's go to the settings section. In this section, we have the main settings that we will review and use for editing. The first and most important section is policies. Policies reflect your main interactions with customers on your website. So all policies should accurately describe your current situation. For example, we describe return rules, how users interact with the site, what data you use and process, shipping details, contact information, and you can also add additional business information. Let's go step by step. We provide you with the main policy templates that will be in your store. We recommend that you review them carefully. If you disagree with something or if something changes or will change, you should update it here. The same applies in the future. If your shipping changes, you install plugins, or anything else changes, you must reflect it in policies. Next, let's look at other settings. In the customer privacy section, you can adjust how your privacy policy is displayed. This could also be done in the previous section. However, the most important part here is the cookie banner. Cookie messages are on almost every website, and our site is no exception. We can choose where it will appear. Right now, it's in the center, but you can set it full width, right, left, or center of the screen. Choose what works best for you. We recommend keeping it small since users are already tired of them, but it still needs to be visible. In the languages section, if you need additional languages, you will need to install the suggested extension and add a new language here. After adding a language, you can edit translations inside that extension. Next section is notifications. As you can see, domain authentication is not fully set up yet, but it will be fixed by the time we finish. Here you have the sender email, and also staff notifications, where you can choose which email receives order notifications. If you want notifications to go somewhere else, you can change it here. Another important email is in the general section, specifically store email. By changing these emails, you control where notifications are sent and received. However, the main communication email with customers is in notifications. Next, go to the domain section. Here you can see your current domain. You can also see which one is primary. In this case, it's the only one, so no issues here. In the market section, if you want to sell in other countries, you need to add a new market. For example, if you want to sell in the EU, you create a new market and select the countries. The key option is choosing the correct currency for each country. Do not force one currency. Prices will be automatically converted approximately. Next, we move on. Markets are actually outside the main settings section. Now let's look at taxes. Here you can select your country. Then enable Collect Taxes and choose your state. After that, you'll be asked to enter your sales tax ID. You need to get this when registering your business in your state. Shopify provides a link with more information. You can enable tax collection now and add the ID later. Also check if this applies to your state. Often taxes are only required after reaching a certain revenue. At the beginning, you may not need it. Next is shipping. You can use shipping labels. We selected 2 providers. Then go to the general shipping profile. Here you see your shipping zone. Since we only have the USA, it's selected. If you had other zones like Canada, you would add them here. You can also choose between fixed shipping rates or calculated rates. We recommend starting with fixed shipping rates. Next, we return to settings and look at local pickup. It is currently enabled and available at the selected address. This address is added in the Locations section. Now let's go to Locations. You currently have 1 location. If you need more, just click Add Location, enter the name, address, and save. After saving, additional settings appear. One option allows this location to be used for shipping calculations. The other enables local pickup. Done. Next is checkout. Here you can edit how your store checkout looks. This includes customer pages like checkout, thank you page, and user profile. Below, you can choose which fields appear in the cart. We recommend keeping most fields optional. For example, the company field is useful but not always required. You also have email notifications enabled. That's all for this section. Now go to Online Store, then Pages. Each page can have its own template. For example, on the Contact page, you can select a template on the right. Templates are created in the theme editor. Go to Pages, click Create Template. Choose a base template and give it a name. After creating it, you can edit it like any other page. Back in Settings, there are also basic SEO options. You can disable password protection to make your store live. You can also set an image that represents your store. Next is discounts. You can create any discounts for your store. By default, you have a 5% discount for new subscribers. You also have test discounts for 9mags. These allow you to test without paying. Next is products. This is the main section of your store. To edit a product, click on it. You will see the main fields. Title and description are the most important. Also make sure to set vendor and assign collections. This helps organize your products. This product has variations. Currently, there are 2. You can add more variations like pack size. When you add a new one, it appears below. You can also set media images here. Next is application form. You currently have one form. It includes basic fields like first and last name. To add a new field, click Add Field. Choose the type. For example, text, drop-down, checkbox, etc. Add a label, save, and you will see it appear instantly. You can also delete fields. That completes the basic setup of your store. Thank you for watching.